Hello, BookTube. We're back here with more plans for world domination, and this is Audio Escapades. It is where Mark and I will investigate old time radio, or more specifically, uh, audio productions, dramatizations of it could be books, movies, the whole nine yards. Basically, There has been a long tradition from the 1920s in America up until mid 60s that it was called old time radio. And then there are new time radio that includes new productions on the radio currently that's being done in America and the BBC. And we're going to highlight uh, specific episodes or series. Now, to go along with August of Adventure, we are reading Treasure Island. So we will spotlight audio escapades, audio adventures of Treasure Island, and the one that we're going to concentrate on mostly is the 1938 the Mercury Theater of the Air production that was done by Orson Welles. But there are other ones that are worthy contenders, and we will discuss those as well. And occasionally we will stray into what is now called audio books, but not as a rule, but occasionally because of who has done the recordings. And we'll also be joined by a special guest on each of these. And anything else you wanted to say, Mark, regarding this?
Not really, Sean. I think you covered most of it, but that's right. We're going to look at audio in several different formats, primarily full cast dramatizations that appeared on old time radio. But of course, there are more modern productions through audio streaming sites as well, like Audible, or possibly even on sites like Spotify and that kind of thing. So yeah, we're hip and we're in the modern world, or at least half of us are. So we'll keep you abreast of all the latest adaptations in the audio sphere. Yes, and as Sean says, we will be starting with Treasure Island, and I'm particularly looking forward to hearing myself the audio version by Orson Welles. I think that's going to be really amazing. And as always, we want your feedback and we want your input. So if you have anything particularly you would like us to discuss, or if you have any other suggestions of some audio versions of Treasure Island that you know and love, why not let us know as well, and perhaps we can check them out. But as I said, we will primarily concentrate on Sean's pick, but we are very flexible and happy to kind of move within the general theme of the month, which of course this month is adventure.
Yeah, and what we'll do is we will put down in the description some links to the ones that we are, well, the main one we're concentrating on. We'll put this one down, but when we discuss the book Treasure Island for August of Adventures, we'll list a few others. So if you'd like to listen along before we start discussing them as well. We won't try to bombard you with too much now, but we will put a link for the Orson Welles version down below. I believe you found it on. Did you find it on YouTube, Mark? I think, or is it?
It's online somewhere. I think
Yeah,
it may be on YouTube, but if not, we definitely have a link that we can share with you, so you can take part and listen to it as well, and then join in, of course, the discussion about it.
Yeah, well, what we'll do is, because there are several places you can listen to it. So if it is on YouTube, we'll put it down, but then we'll put at least one other location in case you don't want to listen to it on YouTube. Why you wouldn't? Because we're on YouTube. No, that's right. We're on BookTube. We're not YouTube. We're BookTube.
Yeah.
And I guess maybe we'll have to start RadioTube.
Maybe audio tube.
Well, RadioTube because they had radio tubes.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, that's a bad joke. But anyway, thanks everybody, and I hope you'll help us make this a special series every month. And this will be, as we said before, the Misplaced Authors will be the first week of the month, and Audio Escapades will be the second week, at the end of the second week of every month. And do stay tuned for upcoming, I guess, themes. Like that's the thing. It's going to be very open of what we're going to do, but over the next few months. And
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
And I think maybe at times it might sound a bit confusing to people because we're very clear in our minds what we're doing. And I think once we kick off with August and move through into September, you'll be much clearer as well. So I think it's going to be a real blast, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks, BookTube, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.